Hey guys, so it's been a minute since I've talked to you. Um, it is week 13, I believe. It is Wednesday of week 13. I did not post, I posted, but I did not videotape anything for last week. Last week was very stressful. It has been a very, very stressful time. The fact that we've never moved before, and we're only 20 and 19 years old, and we don't know what we're doing, and we're moving away from all of our family. It's a really stressful thing. And another stressful thing is the fact that we can't take our puppies, we can't take our babies, and we kind of knew that this was a possibility, but now that it's a reality, it's pretty sad. I don't want to have to put our little dogs through all of that stress, especially because I said in one of my previous videos, that my dog Ringo, which is the only dog we would be taking, he gets very depressed in stressful situations. When Michael left, he was depressed for at least a week. Imagine leaving everything he's ever known except for me and Michael. And he's 9 years old now, so he's still got a couple of years, and I don't know if putting him through that would stress him out enough to possibly end his life. And I just don't want to risk that. That's not something I want to risk. So we do have a couple options. My grandparents, they said they were willing to take him. My grandpa and Ringo are like best friends, so that's an option. Also, my husband's dad also said that he would take Ringo if need be, so he's got a place to stay. And Layla is super attached to my mom, so I have no issue there. I don't think we have to be worried for that at all. Another thing that is stressful right now is the fact that we don't know anything. We were supposed to know last Wednesday. Michael was supposed to get his first briefing last Wednesday about all of this, what we have to do to get moved in, what I have to do, because I have to go through medical clearance and dental clearance and all of that fun stuff to make sure that I'm able to move. So that's really stressful. But we don't even know where to start because Michael missed his briefing. His instructor didn't let him out in time, him or the rest of the class. He didn't let the rest of the class out in time to go to the briefing, so they had to wait a whole week. So today, hopefully, his instructor will let him out of class early, him and everybody else, to go to the briefing on what to do. We also don't know whether or not it's accompanied, which is another really stressful thing. If it's unaccompanied, that means they will not pay for me to move. If it's accompanied, they will. It should be accompanied. We don't see why it wouldn't be, but just not knowing is still kind of scary. I may have to get cleared before we know. I'm not sure. It's just been very, very stressful because I've also got a call from the Organs Transplant Center. I may or may not be donating a kidney, and right now the only thing that is stopping me is the fact that Michael does not want me. Obviously, he doesn't want me to have a major surgery. And number two is the fact that we don't know if that's going to affect the medical clearance. They may say, well, I'm not going to pay for you to move because you're donating an organ so close to the time, because if I am donating an organ, a kidney, it will be just like 2 or 3 months before we'll be moving, and that's kind of scary. But we won't know if I'm even eligible to donate until I get further testing done. So it's just so many things are stressful right now, and that's kind of what's been filling our thoughts. Last week, I just did not have time to record. I was so stressed and trying to figure everything out. I'm also trying to figure out how I'm going to go see Michael once he reaches phase 2. Hopefully, if he reaches phase 2, I will be able to visit him, and by visit him sometime next month, like mid next month, and we're trying to like figure everything out because his dad's also planning on coming down and seeing him, and then I'll be driving back home with his dad, but I'll be flying there. So there's just like a lot of things happening with that too. It's been so stressful, so time consuming, trying to figure everything out. And every time Michael gets to talk to me, so after he gets out of school, there's an hour time difference. So after he gets out of school, he gets to talk to me, and I talk to him all night long. And we FaceTime, like usually we'll text for a couple hours until he can FaceTime, and then he'll FaceTime all night until it's time to go to bed, and I just don't want to do a video. I don't want to stay up and try to talk about things when I'm just exhausted. So that's another reason I just have not updated. It's been such a wild ride this last week and the past couple days. I'm stressed, but I'm trying my best to be happy about it. I'm excited to start learning our options for housing, off base versus on base, that fun stuff. I know that my family wants to visit now. I know my sister and my mom are going to try to visit. They're going to skip going to Vegas and instead go to see us next year. So that's really cool that they're missing that opportunity to come see us. I mean, hopefully we will be able to have them stay with us. If not, we'll have to get like an Airbnb or something until for the time that they're there. My grandparents want to come visit. That's a fun thing. I'm really excited for all that's coming. I am still scared, obviously. Everything's going to be brand new. I've never experienced any of this before, and it's scary, but it's exciting. Michael's extremely stressed about everything. He's trying to figure things out on his own, and sadly he has to figure things out on his own because not being in the military, I'm just a civilian. I don't have access to certain information, and only he can get that information. And he can only get that information when people want to tell him that information. It's not like he has this website of information that he could just tap away on and figure out everything he needs to know. He has special briefings and meetings and all of that fun stuff to figure things out. So it's just a long waiting game, which seems like that's how it is going to be for everything in the military. You just go, and then you wait, and then you go, and then you wait. So that is really just everything that's been going on. Really stressful. My own health, I have lost some weight. I think when I started this, I was 185. Now I am 170. So that is exciting. I definitely feel stronger in my workouts. We are at the end of my second phase of my workout. We're going into the third phase next week. And I feel really strong for most of my workouts for this phase. All of my workouts for last phase, I could do them no problem, when originally I was struggling with them. So that's really excited. I'm excited to see what's coming. Also scared because the first couple weeks of a new workout is challenging because it's supposed to be challenging. My eating hasn't gotten very much better. I do eat more calories now, which is good, but I'm trying to focus on my macros nutrients. Need more protein, always need more protein. That's just the life. I'm trying to eat healthier. I'm a super taster, which is so that's really hard. I'm trying to have carb alternatives, which sucks because I don't like cauliflower, and cauliflower is a huge carb alternative. So like anytime you would use like a potato, you just use cauliflower instead. And I've tried multiple different ways of having cauliflower in place of potato, and it's just not good. I just don't like it. Too much of a flavor, too much of an aroma. The smell is awful. But I am trying different ways of eating carrots, so that's good. I was sleeping regularly, and now, past couple days, it's probably stress-induced, but I have not been able to sleep. I'm either super hot or super cold, and I can't get my mind to rest. So that is really frustrating. I guess that's mostly the update. I had tried to record this, and I think I did a better job yesterday. Sadly, the camera died after 5 minutes, and I didn't realize it. So most of my video was just gone, and I didn't think that the 5 minutes was even worth keeping. So hopefully this one recorded all of it. The batteries are replaced. We're hoping. I really need to get rechargeable batteries because my camera does not take a battery pack. It takes batteries, actual batteries. So anyways, that is mostly my update. Tomorrow's going to be exciting. I'm going to a pumpkin patch, and we're going to be either carving or painting pumpkins. We're not sure which yet. With my gal pals. And yeah, I am excited to see what is to come for our future. Hopefully we can figure out where we're going to be living soon. This is week 13. Day is Wednesday. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this goes. Just try to stay positive and try to stay, keep your man's or your woman's or your girlfriend / boyfriend or whoever it is. Try to keep them positive because they're super stressed at this time. I can guarantee you they are super stressed at this time. So, with that being said, goodbye, my little monsters. The 3 of you that watch this, possibly. And sweet dreams. Even though it's 3 o'clock here. Sweet dreams. Because I always watch. If you wonder why I say that, I always watch YouTube at night. So if you're watching this at night, sweet dreams. Have a good night. Good night. Sweet dreams.